Do you think Madam C.J. Walker's contributions to black hair were beneficial or detrimental to the black community?
I think that they were beneficial to the black community because it gave black women options on different ways that they can wear their hair, not just one way. So I do feel like it was beneficial to the black community.
Man, that woman did what she did. She made money. She ain't begged nobody to use her product. She ain't, So it's your choice to do what you want to do. So I mean, she made major accomplishments. She ain't no different from the man who created the stoplight, or the man that created the refrigerator. George Washington carving his peanuts. Ain't nobody asked nobody to eat peanuts.
You don't want, to be oppressed. You don't want to be associated with all that is oppressed. So, it made sense for her to, try and help other black women, assimilate and feel, I guess, pride, in their appearance. So I don't know. It's a complicated issue.
Look at me and my natural hair. I don't put any chemicals. It's so healthy.
And I feel like maybe they just feel like, maybe because they feel like there's not so many of them, like they're special, or like, I don't know what it is, but like, honestly, I think like a lot of girls will tell you, if they talk to someone and that girl has natural hair, she'll say it with a kind of like, well, I'm natural. Like, so? and I have relaxed hair.
I don't think that natural women have an attitude about themselves. Natural women, to me, the natural women that I know seem to be a little bit more humble. I think a lot of the attitude might come from maybe girls with perms, or maybe when you have this straight hair, because, I don't know, maybe they feel some sort of a dominance.
I really did want to get that off my chest about natural girls having their attitude, because I really think that is a real thing, and I don't know necessarily why they feel like being natural is so great.
Don't have all this outgrowth, like you don't get your hair done ever. If I have to get my hair done, you have to get your hair done.
As far as the perm, I don't really think you're conforming to white people, because some people just honestly enjoy, people honestly just enjoy having straight hair like that. I don't really think it's conforming. It's not changing who they are. But to each their own opinion.
Yeah, society definitely favors, the natural hair of a mixed person than, natural hair of a, full-blooded African-American woman, basically because it looks more like the norm. White people can relate better to it.
Gordon, how do you feel about women that say they want to date a black man for his hair, good hair, so they'll have good children? Children with good hair.
I don't really feel any kind of way about that, because I have pretty good hair myself, so I don't think that would apply to me negatively, but either way, that'd still be kind of using somebody.
Stedman, how do you feel about women that say they want to date a man or marry a man that has good hair so that their children will have good hair?
I believe that's just another attribute that women look for, and I believe nothing is wrong with that. If that's what you want, that's just like looking for a man that's tall so that your child will be tall. So if you want a person with good hair so that your children will have good hair, but this doesn't necessarily mean their hair is good. If your hair is bad, then their hair might also be bad. But if that's what you want, you can look for that.
All black people are this way, and then you have the straight hair young ladies who are considered the conformists, but technically could just be a style that she likes. I rock my natural sometimes, and I rock straight sometimes. So it could just be a style preference, but we so often, we want to dumb down things when we want it to fit our purposes. It's like, no, I'm not a conformist. But then on other occasions, when it meets our means, we would like to be the Afrocentric girl, or, I'm called Afrocentric all the time, and I wear a straight hair.
I don't necessarily think that they're trying to conform to white standards. I do feel like when I straighten my hair and with a flat iron, I'm not trying to be white.
Is it okay for a man to get a perm or a texturizer?
Just the way I was brought up, nah, not at all.
Okay, how about just straightening it? Even with a flat iron or something?
Nah.
Guys in these perms, first of all, I don't know who told y'all or gave y'all consent to go to the hairdresser and go get y'all hair permed.
I don't think women who get perms should be bashed, or made fun of or criticized for getting a permed or trying to conform to be white just because they got a perm, because it's whatever makes them feel good. It makes them feel happy.
Now, what would you do if you seen a boy with polka dots? Ask yourself that. I want you to look directly into yourself and say, if I seen a boy with polka dots, how would I feel? That's exactly how I feel with a dude with an S-curl. When he walking around, he got that one little tangle right there.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to believe that if you were natural, you're really Afrocentric, just pro everything black. But I've met a lot of people who just prefer natural hair and they're not overly Afrocentric or to one extreme to another. They're just like their hair that way.
Please do not lie to us. I believe weave is a lie.
Oh my God.
It tells us something that's not really true. And so, and please stop saying when you have a natural hairdo that because you just wanted to get closer to your African roots. Please tell us the truth that you didn't take care of your hair and now you have to cut it all off for it to grow back properly. Thank you.
And if you have natural hair and you wear a weave, I think that person has natural hair because the weave is on top of the natural hair. So.
Stop doing that, man. Stop trying to go with these trends and these mohawks. When y'all, and then they have a fact that have mohawks and then had a little mohawky part with a perm in it. Are you serious?
To all my men, just know, like, it definitely, women's hair is very subjective to the weather, so we have to make sure that we look nice at all times, and sometimes if you have a natural, that's not always the case. It's hard to look this good all the time.
I feel that weave is evil, and let me tell you why I feel that. I feel like if, as a woman, I feel like if you love yourself, you know what I mean, if you're confident in yourself, I don't feel like you should think that you have to wear a weave all the time. I feel like that's that you're conforming. I mean, I like weave if in certain situations. If you have braids, you can wear weave to make your braids longer. I mean, that's nice. That looks good. But if every day your natural hairstyle just looks like your hair and you pass it off as yours and it's not yours, that's not the move.